Top amazing cutting machines in the world. Number 1. The Cricut Maker. If you are the kind of person who enjoys making high-quality arts and crafts, then you cannot go wrong with getting a Cricut Maker. Although it looks minimalistic, it is actually a powerful cutter capable of cutting over 300 types of materials, from delicate fabrics to matte board to leather. The reason for this is you can choose a fine point blade, a rotary blade, or a knife blade to help you complete any DIY project. This cutter, however, is truly innovative in that no backing material is required to be placed while working. In addition to being able to cut, the Cricut Maker can also be used for a variety of other tasks as well by simply changing out the blade. With a variety of specialty tips, you can quickly start scouring, embossing, and performing other decorative effects. Using this circuit maker, you are supported along the way with a large library of design ideas, sewing patterns, and easy-to-use apps so that your project can be completed as accurately and efficiently as possible. Therefore, if you want a machine that can do it all, you may want to consider buying the Cricut Maker. Number 2. The Micro Slice. This cutting machine is different from the rest of the list, since it is entirely self-made rather than coming pre-assembled. The machine is made ready to order, but the Micro Slice stands out for being entirely self-made, as it comes in 97 parts. Rather than being pre-assembled, it requires you to put it together in a process of about 15 hours for reference. The Micro Slice is a mini laser cutter and engraver and is controlled using an Arduino Uno, which is an open-source microcontroller board, and its 15 steps and 15-hour setup time may put many off. In terms of size, the Micro Slice is actually a very functional machine once it is fully built, as it has a relatively small work area of about 50 by 50 millimeters. It is mostly used to cut and engrave small pieces of wood, leather, chocolate, and plastic. However, the possibilities of doing so are quite costly, as the Micro Slice has a graphics program that is open source and free to use in terms of laser power. It uses a 100 milliwatt red laser diode, similar to what you would find in a DVD rewritable drive, and it can be upgraded to a 200 milliwatt diode for a fee. In spite of its small size, it still has a lot to offer, including 2-stepper motors for controlling the X and Y axis, a fan for ventilation, and a honeycomb cutting table, all of which are similar to those found on a full-size professional laser cutter. Number 3. The Martiato Guitar Cutter. If you have a sweet tooth and have visited a confectionery shop at one point or another, you may have marveled not just at the taste, but also at how they always seem to be cut in a picture-perfect way. Well, it turns out that chocolatiers and confectionery aficionados alike often turn to guitar cutters in order to do this. In short, these are essentially large rectangular shaped cutters with a vertical blade in order to make perfectly shaped items. But as far as guitar cutters go, the Martin Loto is the best of the best, as it not only has 3 stainless steel. The cutting frames have 22.5 millimeter spacing, 30 millimeter spacing, and 45 millimeter spacing, as well as a tray that's relatively lightweight and easy to handle. But at about $1,400 for one, they certainly aren't for casual use. Number 4. The John Deere H414 Harvester Head. Logging trees is big business in many parts of the world, as cutting them down and harvesting their wood can result in big profits for companies that work in the industry. However, a harvester is only as good as its harvester head, and the John Deere H414 is one of the best harvesters available. This machine is a replacement for the 1170 electron and 1270 electron volts wheel harvesters, and is absolutely amazing in terms of power-to-weight ratio. However, it is the harvester's head. With its 4 moving knives as well as 2 fixed knives, this machine is capable of cutting through tree trunks like butter. If you want a mechanism that can truly eat trees for breakfast and help you cut trees efficiently and effectively, you can't go wrong with the H414. Number 5. The Bestwood 10-inch Premium Meat Slicer. While meat slicers might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a cutting machine, they are very useful for amateur and professional chefs alike. There are many uses for slicers in the kitchen, from cutting thin slices of ham or chicken to cutting cheese, bread, or vegetables. Out of all the products on the market today, The Bestwood stands out for its premium quality because its blade is made of chromium-plated carbon steel, with the machine typically going through a high-temperature treatment process. In addition to its 240-watt battery power, it also comes with a V-belt with noise and vibration reduction features to ensure that corrosion does not occur. In short, it's a solid option for anyone planning to do some cooking on their own, but at about $300 for one, it definitely falls on the premium side of things. Number 6. The Ultratech V5 Classic. In the world of gem cutting, a small error can turn a very expensive gemstone from perfect to pathetic in a matter of seconds. Therefore, high-quality fastening machines are essential, and the Ultratech V5 Classic stands out among them all as the best. Since it's masked, which does most of the actual faceting work, it's extremely high-tech, with perhaps its most unique feature being an LCD screen. In addition to telling you exactly what angle you're cutting a gemstone at, it's also very beefy and strong in terms of its makeup, ensuring jewelers can avoid flecks and make extremely precise cuts. However, many complain that most of its parts are proprietary, making it quite expensive to repair a machine, which makes it a bit of a pain in my opinion. When considering that articles from the International Gem Society recommend these machines, we suggest checking it out if you're interested in becoming a gem cutter. However, what makes the V5 stand out is that it comes with an Ultratech Fantasy machine attachment that is nearly as expensive as the machine itself. Number 7. The Panzer Bear. As far as cutting machines go, they're not quite as brutally efficient as the Panzer Bear is, because this self-styled king of the forest is essentially an 8-wheeled tree harvester with the ability to uproot and chop trees in a flash, weighing in at 3,300 pounds. It weighs about 240 kilograms, is about 9 meters long and 4 meters tall, and while this may make it seem unsuitable for wilderness use, it is anything but the truth, as it has 8 wheels, making it very stable on slopes and uneven terrain, has low surface pressure relative to its size, and is therefore efficient in any situation. The Panzer Bear also comes equipped with a number of other features to help it handle tough terrain with these, including traction assistance, winch which helps it remain productive in steep ground operations, and a Ponzo Synchro winch which prevents soil below it from rutting and erosion, thus saving fuel and reducing the stress on the machine's drive transmission components. Because of this tree cutter is truly an industry leader. That was all for today's video. You can share with us your views in the comment section. And if you are new to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos we upload. Thank you for watching the video. Best of luck and goodbye.